Austin, Texas.
I'm Pablo Rosado from Mexico City.
I'm Nishal Kanal from Nepal. Due to very successful co-development efforts with top U.S. skateboarders and endorsements for the developed boards, Supernova Boards has become an overnight success. The employee base and production rate within the U.S. has expanded greatly for the company. In addition, the company is proud to state that all of their products are completely made within the U.S. Due to the rapid success, investors have funded capital for international expansion for the company. The company president has asked us to put together an international expansion plan for 7 international markets, which include Mexico, Canada, Brazil, Spain, Australia, Germany, and China.
Some concerns we have is that because of the overnight success and the exponential increase in the demand for their products, we believe that the Supernova Boards company relies too heavily upon the promotion and the endorsement of their boards by the pro skateboarders. And we fear that they are not able to effectively market their products without these pro skateboarders and widespread global media usage. Also, we fear that these products are not going to be able to reach these international markets as effectively as they do the domestic market because due to the not as developed and established sporting history of skateboarding in some of the other countries.
Well, on the other side, we think the countries they've chosen, it's a wise choice because as a Mexican, I can say skateboarding is getting more and more popular within my country. I could say the same about the other countries, as you can see in shows like the X Games and other competitions that many of the competitors is getting more international. Many of them are coming from Australia. Spain is very popular. And many of the best are from Brazil. So the countries they've chosen, it's a very good idea. I think it's going to be a great hit, but as he said, nationalism is very strong. My country's pretty strong. So we suggest that for my country, well, you can sell some American skateboards with the American flag. We'd suggest that, but also emphasize on the Mexican culture and make it more culturally diverse.
As we said, the Made in America logo is very strong and it has a large effect within the U.S., but for other countries, production should be done solely within those countries. First reason is, like I said, the nationalism is strong within each country for that country. In addition, the wage rate is one of the highest within the U.S., and if we produce our products here and ship it from the U.S. to the other countries, the price may be too high for the citizens of the other nations to purchase our product. In addition, for our management team, at the moment this is just 3 of us are the international board. We believe we need to expand, have a different managing team for each country. It would be best if we had managers that were home country nationals for each country because they're culturally sensitive for each nation. However, each group should be led by a host country national so in order to make sure that the company goals are met within each nation.
Alright, so as they said this, so we think we should spread a little bit. Like I said, I'm from Mexico, I can control Mexico. If he's from Nepal, he can be near China, he can help supervise that area. United States, well, in Australia, other speaking languages, he can help. I can pretty much help in Spain. We can cover a huge area, us 3. Imagine having another few people, we can cover a much greater area. And this could be a great project. We can surely accomplish it in 6 months.
In addition, like I said, we need to adapt our marketing. At the moment, we use figureheads from within the U.S., and while with the X Games and such events, they are popular in the rest of the world, we should also focus on getting endorsements from popular figures within each country because the people can more readily relate to those people.
As well as the concerns that we've had for one of the companies, one of the benefits and one of the things that we feel most positive about is the ability to expand into the international market within the next 6 months. Because of the ability and the adaptability of skateboarding and how fluid the sport is in the market, we feel that we would be able to move into the international markets and immediately seize upon the youth and the younger age groups to market our products.
Thank you. Ready for questions?
Thanks. Kind of start off, one of the questions I had was talking about doing production solely within the countries that we're looking to expand in. How do you feel that this would affect our brand that we pride ourselves on being made in the U.S.?
We said specific for each country. The U.S. products would still be made within the U.S. It would just be for those countries, due to the shipping costs and the higher wages within the U.S., we make the products for those countries within those countries.
So you can still sell American products, as American products stand for equality. Maybe it's going to be a little bit higher, but people will be willing to buy those products because, well, like I said, they stand for quality, but they can still buy a homemade product, which might not be the same quality, but still the same brand. So
We would not get rid of the entire Made in America. We would still heavily rely upon that and base the majority of our companies staple upon that. But what we were saying is that the other countries also have a high level of nationalism. And so we would like to seize upon that and try to build our products within those countries to try to draw in more people who may be stubborn to buy our products just because they're simply made in America.
Would you consider any different countries, or the countries selected, you commented about some specific situations where you have connections and familiarity. Would you consider different countries than these?
Some of the countries that we mentioned that we talked about that we would like to expand into is the UK, basically the entire area around Spain, France, United Kingdom, Scotland, Norway, those areas, that entire coastline, has a high level of board sports, skateboarding, all of those sports. So we'd like to expand into those primarily.
But we'd recommend that we stick with these 7 countries at first just to see how our international venture results, and if the results are good and we are getting positive feedback from the customers, then we can expand our base.
So one of the things that you mentioned is that this can be done in 6 months. Do you believe that you can open 7 new factories, have a presence in 7 countries with national brand managers and everything up and running within that short time frame?
Well, at the beginning, we might start shipping from the United States, but we can definitely start selling in 6 months. Maybe not start the productions within 6 months, but selling in those specific countries, yes.
The company executives said they wanted a base laid out in 6 months, so we could have that ready, but full production, 100% capacity wouldn't be available for the next few years, probably.
Thank you very much.